I Am Beautiful is the cover of this trauma-informed, manipulative book that is grounded in the ideas of mindfulness and restorative practices. So this is the cover of the book. It reads, I Am Beautiful. There is gold glitter underneath vinyl, and the glitter can be pushed around. It makes a sound. It has a feeling. And then there is a set of pages that talk about experiences that children who have experienced trauma, how they talk about their trauma, right? They don't come and very articulately describe necessarily to an adult how they're feeling, but they might come in and they might say, my stomach hurts, right? And so this character is a plush with soft fur that can be moved about and touched. There's a stomach with things inside that can be moved around. There's a sound. The legs can be pulled and moved about. The arms can be tied around the stomach to protect it, to hold it. The figure can give himself a hug or herself a hug, right? Because this figure does not necessarily have a gender or a class or a race. These little hearts can be flipped. And so this page is my stomach hurts. This next page is my head hurts and I want to sleep. So this figure has a blanket, and the blanket can be up and the figure can be laying down. These hands can be out and they can touch the face, or they can be tucked behind the head. The head can rest on the hands. And this is something I do in bed, right? Like, or on the couch when I need comfort. I rub my toes together. I rub my feet together. So that for me is a comforting act. This figure is covered in sequins. It's adorned. It's treated with care and love. And this blanket you can tuck the figure in, nurturing the figure and providing warmth while they're resting. So that's that page. This page, I feel like exploding. It has maybe a slightly, I don't know, a demeanor that is suggestive that maybe something's going on, right? But you can't really completely see that there's necessarily a wrongness, right, happening, right, or an explosive feeling. This has those flippy sequins that provide texture and tactile and sensation. And then you can unzip and explode. So you can also zip up and explode. And then come back to a place where everything's sort of tucked inside again. So that's, I feel like, exploding. And then there is a set of pages that offer mindfulness acts to help sort of as a solution set, or positive acts or positive ways of engaging when you feel like you're exploding, or you feel like your head hurts and you want to sleep, or you feel like your stomach hurts, right? You can, when you feel this way, I can dance. When I feel this way, I can dance, right? So you pull this tab and the figure dances. Dance over here, dance over there. So when I feel this way, I can dance. When I feel this way, I can draw. And this is just an entire page of the flippy sequence. So you can draw with one finger, you can draw with the whole hand. This offers a bit of control and engagement with the surface. So when I feel this way, I can draw. When I feel this way, I breathe. So these are very soft, plushy clouds. And this figure again is like a soft plushy that can be pet, but also you can also breathe, right? So you can take those deep breaths and blow the hair, right? And it focuses you to take deep breaths in and deep breaths out to breathe and manipulate the fur on the figure. And then when the book is assembled, the last page, the last cover is I Am Not Alone. So I feel like whenever I guess I feel like it's important to let people know when they've experienced trauma or when they're in pain or when they're hurting or when they have something in them that's just not going well, that they're not alone, right? So this is my handprint, and I placed it here because I feel like when we see a handprint, oftentimes, right, like it's natural to put your hand there and place it over the print, and it has a sense that there is a human connection, right? That there is a hand here in this place, and that you can put your hand here and know that you're not alone. So that is the final page. That is the final cover, and then everything can be put together. So, you know, when you feel like exploding, you can attach it to the drawing page, and then I feel like exploding. When I feel this way, I can draw. And then when I feel this way, I breathe. So my head hurts and I want to sleep. When I feel this way, my head hurts and I want to sleep. When I feel this way, I breathe. When I feel this way, I can dance. My stomach hurts, right? So my stomach hurts. When I feel this way, I can dance. And then lastly, I am beautiful. So the fully assembled book has many pages, I guess thick, it's very thick, right? It's substantial, it has presence. But these pages can be put together in any way. I probably wouldn't dance if my stomach hurt, right? If my stomach hurt, I might breathe. Maybe that would be more likely for me. So I could put it together this way if I wanted. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe when I feel this way, I can dance, right? My head hurts and I want to sleep, but when I feel this way, I can dance. Maybe that would help me get out of my depression a little bit. Maybe get some endorphins going. But anyway, these are possible ways that the book could be put together. And the pages are all come apart. They can be used just, two at a time, one at a time. So you can make a pairing like this, right? So if you wanted to give it to more than one person to use, you could do that. So that is the book.